Alright guys, it's gonna be a very... Come on, I'm allowed to wear the same shirt in a video that I wore in a previous video, right?
No, stupid! Change your shirt!
Alright. I wore this in an end card. Is this better?
Sure.
Good. Alright, so you guys might be mad at me, or guys might be excited. I did a poll where I asked you guys if you guys wanted a toy video or a movie video, and you guys chose movie, but I'm not sure if I'm giving you too many movie videos, but to be quite frank, I don't care, because I love talking about the Sonic movie. It's so much fun. I'm very passionate about movies and Sonic, and the two being together is just so exciting for me. So expect a lot of content this year about the Sonic movie. So as you read by the title, I am talking to you. Yes, you. About why you're wrong about the Sonic movie. Now this doesn't apply to everybody, obviously. I know there are many people in this world who are excited for the Sonic movie and are looking forward to it. I've found people in my comment section who are excited for the movie. I've seen people on Twitter who are excited for the movie. But I think it's fair to say that a very loud, probably majority, are not excited for the Sonic movie, or are not gonna go see it, don't care for it, or trashing it because of everything they've seen so far, or maybe it goes deeper than that. There are countless videos online by YouTuber upon YouTuber upon YouTuber upon YouTuber who make videos about the Sonic movie and give their reasons for why they don't like what they're seeing and why what they're seeing is objectively wrong. Because everything that comes out of a Sonic fan's mouth is objective. They are right. They are always right. They are the ones who come up with the greatest ideas in the history of ideas. Obviously that's sarcasm, because Sonic fans are Sonic fans. They're stupid. And I'm not calling the people that I'm going to be discussing stupid, but I'm going to be just pointing out why they're wrong. Now, yes, you can call me exactly what you're going to call me in the comments section or anywhere else. I am a Sonic movie fanboy. I will knock down other pieces of Sonic media that I don't like. Like Sonic Boom? You loyal fans of me, you know that I hate Sonic Boom. Don't ask why I have any merch. Don't ask. Shut up. Shut up! There are plenty of pieces of Sonic media that I don't like. I don't like the Archie comics. There, I said it. I haven't even read IDW yet. I have like one issue. Like, look. It's somewhere. It's in this pile. It's too much work. I am not defending this movie just because it's a Sonic movie. When I saw the original teaser, I wasn't super impressed. You guys can go back to that video. It probably has the least amount of views out of any Sonic movie video, so if you guys can just click on that, just do that for me, you know? So it's not like I'm defending every single thing that I've seen so far. I did not like the teaser picture, but when I saw the actual design, I liked it. Now, what I'm trying to say is I'm not defending the design of Sonic the Hedgehog as a character in this movie. Would I design him any differently? Yeah, I'd give some tweaks to him personally, but honestly, I don't have an issue with the separated eyes. I don't have an issue for that, but the reasoning people are giving is completely unjustified. Yes, you can dislike it. That's perfectly fine, but the reasoning for it is just not okay. Because now people are saying, automatically, because the Sonic movie design is bad, equals the movie being bad. There are plenty of movies out there that are bad, that took their beloved character and made the design horrible, but there are plenty of movies out there that have been faithful to design that have also been terrible too. The simple point I've made, and I've made this plenty of times in the past, the movie is not going to be bad because of the character design. If the movie is bad, which we don't know if it is going to be until we see it. We won't know until the movie is bad unless we see it for ourselves. Even if there's a Rotten Tomatoes review, whether it's an 89 or whether it is a 45, people are still going to jump on a bandwagon either way. They're either going to be, I love this movie the whole time, or I told you so, which is usually the path people go down in the Sonic the Hedgehog fan base. Remember when people were saying that Forces was going to be trash? And then it was? You know how long I had to suffer people saying, I told you so, and we were right? And I was like, yeah, congratulations. You want a fucking cookie? Like, once I was defending Forces, I was being optimistic about Forces. So when it came out, and I didn't enjoy it, I was perfectly fine to say, yeah, it sucked. It's whatever. It didn't suck. It was just so mediocre. But maybe we'll make another video about Forces later on, maybe. I'm not saying that you have to dislike the Sonic movie design. It's perfectly fine. It's okay. I've stated this multiple times. I'm not forcing you guys to like anything or change your opinion on something that you hold deeply inside of you. It's fine. I personally don't think the design is bad, and all I'm trying to say is that you're wrong for saying that the movie is going to be bad because the design is. And treating the movie as if it's a train wreck simply based off of a design is just, I wouldn't say inappropriate because I wouldn't say that's the right term, but way too early and just immature. I haven't heard anybody, and if anybody has said this, it's probably just a couple of people, but that Aladdin design with the genie, just, that doesn't make the movie bad. And I don't hear people saying Aladdin's gonna be bad because the genie looks the way the genie does. But I remember reading an article or a Twitter moment or something that said people are coming around on the Aladdin movie when the new trailer dropped and showed more of the story and showed the genie in motion and interacting and talking and Will Smith doing his Will Smith thing. So maybe when the trailer for the Sonic movie comes out, fans might warm up to the movie, but knowing the Sonic fan base, that's going to be hard and people are going to sit with their arms crossed with the little pouty face on. Let's be clear, I've heard nothing but grown men talk about the Sonic movie. And it's kind of annoying. Now, I know I'm close to a grown man, but I'm not a grown man just yet, y'all. I'm allowed to talk about Sonic right now because I'm a teenager. So, you know, sit down. So I think we should go into our next point, and that is fans simply not getting what they want. I've seen so many videos, and it really triggered me, specifically the idea of this video in my head, when I saw this video by Segabits. Now, I have no problem with Segabits or anybody involved in Segabits, but it just reeked of Old Man Jenkins. It reminded me of back in my day, and this is what it should be, and it just reminded me of a Trump supporter who doesn't like new things and wants things to go back to the way they used to be, really. All I was hearing throughout the video was just whining and complaining about the fact that it's not what they want and the fact that it's not using anything from Sonic's past.
These things do happen so that they can, you know, gauge audiences' interest, and they're like, put more Tom in the movie, cut Sonic out.
Nope, no one's saying that. Even general audiences who aren't Sonic fans are going there for Sonic, not Tom the Cop.
And you're sitting there and the trailer comes on and it's not the Sonic theme, it's not even like Open Your Heart or something. It's Gangster's Paradise. Like, that's kind of a middle finger to people who have been following the series and just love the music. Like,
because this movie is actually not geared towards Sonic fans. Every movie is made up of general audiences. They don't know what Open Your Heart is.
So they're trying to make it for everyone, but catering to new fans. Doesn't make sense to me, new fans. Like, if you're going to go see this, you're going to be a Sonic fan.
This is one of the most idiotic statements. I can't take much more of this. We're going back to the video. Now, people are genuinely mad about the use of Gangster's Paradise in the Sonic movie trailer. Now, me personally, I don't see any issue with any song being used. They can use Barbie Girl for all I fucking care. It does not affect the movie. Hell, it might not even affect the trailer using any song. But when you ask for a song from Sonic's past, like Open Your Heart, or Live and Learn, or Sonic Heroes, it doesn't make any sense. Why would they use any of those songs from Sonic's past? This is a different branch of Sonic. This is a brand new Sonic. There are different little platforms. You have movie, comics, TV shows, video games, different kinds of video games. I don't think once in new video game installments they even reuse previous used Sonic music. Genuinely having a problem with Gangster's Paradise being used is just stupid. It's because it's not what you want, or are you just trying to find excuses? Now, once again, this is not just directed towards Segabits or anybody. This is not directed towards anybody who has ever made a Sonic movie video on the internet. I'm just using examples. So, if you're a Sonic YouTuber and you're watching this, this is not about you. You're just involved in the Sonic fanbase because you're a Sonic YouTuber. Voice actors. Now, we have so many Sonic voice actors. We've had at least one major change in our little time span. And that big change was really the 4 kids going into the new ones that we have currently. And yeah, we had the adventures, but that was like for 3 video games really. And there were a bunch of changes within that group, so it's not like we were missing too much. So getting new voice actors, well, yes, it can be hard. It's something we've gone through before. And something everybody needs to know is I'm so sorry that they didn't bring Roger Craig Smith or Mike Pollock into the movie to do the voice of the characters. I'm really sorry that you feel that that's bad, but if you think about it from a business perspective and also a quality perspective, then it makes perfect sense why they didn't bring any voice actors from the past into this movie. This is a Hollywood movie. This movie will cost a lot of money. It's gonna be $90 million in budget. You need star power. That's what every movie in Hollywood needs to have. Every Avengers movie, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, a lot of Chris's. I still want to go out to dinner, Chris. So, if you do want to go out to dinner with me, you can find the email on the channel. It's not hard to find. Every movie, just think of a movie actor. It doesn't, every movie. Ever, really. So when you have James Marsden, Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, Tika Sumpter, etc. in your movie, that brings people in because, hey, I know them from somewhere. This is a game franchise I know of. It's gonna bring people in. The names Roger Craig Smith, Mike Pollock, won't bring anybody into a movie theater. Unless that film was made by Disney and brought in Roger Craig Smith, which in that scenario would most likely be the case since he was in the Wreck-It Ralph films and he has worked with Disney before. That being a Disney movie alone automatically brings people in. But the fact is, this is not a Disney movie. This is a live-action CGI hybrid, much bigger budget, and it's a bigger risk. This is not a small budget. Paramount has faith in this thing. So that's really the big reason why they're not in this. And once again, it doesn't affect the film. If the actors are good, awesome. If they're bad actors, that sucks. But they got cast for a reason, so, and they've been good in other things. I have no idea why anybody would be mad at Jim Carrey playing Eggman. He's Jim Carrey. If you want an over-the-top comedian, Jim Carrey is the first person to come to mind. People have got mad at me because of my thoughts on the Sonic movie and the fact that I've defended it and that I'm looking forward to it and I'm genuinely excited for it and I'm going to be covering it non-stop because I should be a Sonic purist. I should want things to be normal. But the funny thing is, everybody wants things to change, and then when they do change, they want them to go to normal. And when they're normal, they want things to change. I do not, I repeat, I do not want to go to a Sonic movie just to watch cutscenes. I do not want to do that. I will not sit through an entire Sonic Generations or Sonic Forces or anything like that. I will not do that. Well, yeah, I would. But that wouldn't be good. If Sega made their own Sonic the Hedgehog movie with their own studio and they just took the actors and the writers from the games, it would suck. Sega has no experience. The writers of the Sonic games do not make good stories. If you just want what they're giving you in the game, just watch game cutscenes. Please. If you cannot accept anything new, just why are you a Sonic fan still? We're almost 30 years into Sonic being a global IP, and if you cannot accept anything new at year, 28? Then what are you still doing here? You know how much change we've gone through? The biggest character design change from Classic to Dreamcast, voice changes, different incarnations from TV show to TV show to comic. And yes, this is the biggest radical difference so far, but you're gonna have to get used to it because frankly, and I might have stated this before, Sonic falls in line with other franchises like Ninja Turtles, Batman, and Spider-Man. While he might not be as big as those franchises, new versions keep it alive. You either want it to get stale and boring and just die out, or you want to see it grow and do new things and experiment. Yes, good games is one thing, and that being consistently good is one, but going into different mediums, like movies, TV shows, comic books, merchandise from everywhere, that's a different story. We've always had consistently good Sonic comics for the most part. Sure, there was a little bad section, but it's been very consistently good as of recent. Sonic Boom was a really good show. Sonic X was a very popular show back in my day, let me just say, and it helped Sonic out a lot through the early 2000s, and I would argue is one of the reasons why Sonic was as prominent as he was in the mid-2000s as he was, and it helped out a lot, and merchandise was pretty big, and you saw Sonic in a lot of places. Now this movie, number one question, and I want you guys to comment this below. I will even have a poll, but I do want you to comment and use your words. Do you want the Sonic movie to be good? Because from what I'm reading online, is that people want it to fail. This has happened before. I've seen people say, I can't wait for this to fail. What kind of Sonic fan does that? And if that's a joke, you need to come up with some better jokes, pal. That's not really funny. I don't know, I'm not funny either. But I'm more funny than you. But not you, the viewer. I love you. A lot. If you love Sonic, you'll support this and you'll want it to do good. But it seems like a lot of you don't want it to. What happens if this movie succeeds? It's a box office hit. It's critically acclaimed. If it goes down that path, what are you going to do at that point? You're just going to keep the same opinion? I don't like the design. It's not close enough to Sonic. It's not Sonic. Okay, then what? What are you going to do at that point? Are you going to boycott? I bet there are going to be people who won't see this movie in the Sonic fan base and will say that it sucks, even though they haven't seen the movie for themselves. And I know there are going to be those stubborn Sonic fans out there who boycott this movie, who won't go see the movie because it's not what they want and it's not Sonic enough. So, Sonic fans, you got two paths you can go down. Buy a ticket, buy a figure, go see it, talk about it, share it on social media, let the film be a success. Or you can be stubborn, old-fashioned, don't want anything new, and go down that path. You got a choice. You can let Sonic grow and succeed and be big and prosper. Or you can let it die. But at the same time, that's not your choice, really. Because at the end of the day, movies are made from general audiences. They're trying to do two things. They're trying to bring in a new crop of Sonic fans and appeal to your old ass. Don't you want new kids to become Sonic fans? They can buy toys, they can read comics, find the games. Maybe they didn't even know who Sonic was. Wouldn't it be great to have millions of new fans? Even if they're children, so what? It makes Sonic popular again? Because face it, Sonic is somewhat niche. It is not the biggest franchise in the world. Yes, you can go to a store and find stuff. Yes, people know Sonic. There's a freaking gene named after Sonic. Sonic is still very popular, but he's not, and he's not a Marvel. He's not a Star Wars. He's not a Harry Potter. He's not a SpongeBob. He's Sonic. And Sonic can't just stay a video game franchise. They've been trying to bring Sonic back and expand him for years, and this is their chance. This will make Sonic big if it works. And I don't see an issue with that. I don't see an issue with merchandise being everywhere. I don't see an issue with comic book sales rising, video games coming out more often, video games selling more, movie franchises being made. I don't have an issue with that. What's an issue with more Sonic if you're a Sonic fan? I don't know. Hopefully you guys listen to my points. Please express your thoughts and your opinions below. I'd love to hear them. I'm Speed Super Sonic. I love the Sonic movie, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Wah!